The Turkish naval ship TCG Buyukada docked at the Karachi port to much fanfare, greeted warmly by both Turkish and Pakistani naval officers. That's Turkish's way, or Turkey's way, to show friendship with Pakistan in this time of tension with India. Islamabad calling this a goodwill visit to boost maritime ties, but the timing, of course, speaking volumes of it, with India and Pakistan teetering on the edge after the Pahalgam terror attacks that's killed 26 innocents. Turkey's naval presence right now in Pakistan is being seen as a signal that's subtle but strategic. India has already responded with stern measures, suspending the Indus Waters Treaty, ramping up military drills and promising to hunt down those behind the Pahalgam massacre. And now Turkey's arrival in the region has added another layer to this standoff. Is Ankara extending a hand of friendship or quietly backing its old ally in a moment of crisis? Our panelists to tell us a little more. General Rameshwar, do you want to break into that?
Yeah, you see, Pakistan is trying to pick up their inventory, and what Turkey can give them is primarily the drones, killer drones which they used in Central Asia. So those are quite reasonably effective. They had also given these drones to Russia also. So this is a weapon that we have to think about and also make up our defenses, primarily to defeat this kind of a threat. So gradually, as the time passes by, you will find even Pakistan is going to gear up their arsenal, and we have to keep an eye on that, and we have to take countermeasures for these. But let me tell your viewers that we do have sufficient and adequate number of weapon systems to take care of such threats, and in times to come, I'm sure we are going to give them a befitting reply, whatever kind of weapon system that they get from Turkey.
General Mason, do you want to give us a sense of the kind of ammunition that's been now sent to Pakistan? We may know of some, we may not know of a lot more. But Turkey's presence there, it speaks loud and clear. Their allegiance is established.
Yeah, as brought about by the general, I think I totally agree. It's basically going to be the drones. Nothing beyond that, but Turkey's role is, I do not know why Turkey keeps supporting Pakistan. This is an issue, and probably in the near future, we have to be also very clear. We have to be very clear with Turkey. I think we should also use some leverages. Greece is there and the neighboring countries. Because Turkey...
Can we get Modi Putin images? Because I will talk about that, the friendship that India has.
Sorry?
Right. No. Apologies, sir. No, I was saying, while we see that Pakistan gets support from countries like Turkey, whose support does India have? We know that Prime Minister Modi has spoken to Putin today. He's assured all support to India. And that said, every possible Western country today has shown solidarity with what happened in Pahalgam, and also has conveyed in as many words that they are standing with India strong, and that speaks for itself. Be it the United States, the United Kingdom, countries in the Europe, the UAE, Saudi Arabia, some of the Islamic countries themselves have stood by India, and they've made that quite clear. So India's friendship and India's support, who do we have it from? Deepak Vora, Ambassador.
May I first apologize to General Yadav, sir. I'm not able to see very well. I'm using a small screen, so I didn't recognize you. My apologies, sir. Ma'am, I simply wanted to say in the Islamic world, 57 countries. Around the world, 21 countries have given their highest national honors to the Prime Minister. 8 of them are Islamic countries. Yeah. They cordially detest Pakistan. Many of my friends, I speak Arabic fluently, have told us that the good name, they call it the good name of Islam, has been ruined by Pakistan. Now, ma'am, we talked about Turkey, their ship coming to Karachi. This is to prevent a repeat of 1971, when we went into Karachi, dragged them out and blew them up. They think that by putting a frigate over there, they'll frighten the Indian Navy. The Turks are in for a rude shock. Of course, remember that Turkey is a NATO member. They dare not start a conflict with us because NATO will not side with them. Please read Article 5 of the NATO Treaty. If a NATO member is attacked, then everybody responds. But if a NATO member attacks somebody else, that clause then becomes inoperative. So they're not going to do anything. Why is Turkey doing this, ma'am? In the Islamic world today, we have four claimants for leadership. We have Iran, which says, I'm the most powerful, I'm a Shia, so I'm the boss. Pakistan says, I have a nuclear weapon, so I'm the boss. Saudi Arabia says, guys, get lost, I have the two mosques, I'm the boss. Turkey says, I'm the Ottoman, so I'm the boss. Till they figure that out, it'll be too late. Finally, let me put it to you like this, man. Diplomatically, 193 members of the United Nations, 188 totally support India. I'm special advisor in 3 African countries. They have said to me very clearly, eradicate this scourge from our planet, which is terrorism, the number one challenge facing our world. Pakistan's death will be no loss to our planet. Pakistan's survival is no gain to our planet. To the people across the border, and man, your show is insanely popular. You are one of our best anchors. I just want to give them one message in the words of my hero, Rajkumar.
Yeah.
जानी हम मारेंगे तुमको बंदूक भी हमारी होगी गोली भी हमारी होगी वक्त भी हमारा होगा I rest my case.
You know, and these are no more
agree with
dialogues.
Mr.
This is reality, and that's what really shakes me. It's reality, and we're living that reality as of today. It's not funny. I mean, of course, how you said it, I've got to take it with a pinch of humor, but certainly not funny because we're living this reality and we're looking at an impending war. We're staring at a crisis, and that could trickle down to civilians in India. Pakistan, of course, I'm not worried or bothered. Our first allegiance is with our own people, and that's where I stand. Looking at India and its civilians, we want safety of one and all. A quick word, General Maston. While India has friendship with many other countries, you also have Pakistan, who has some kind of allies who are aiding them. Could China be one of them?
China definitely would like to be, but it can't. It's always going to be their all-weather friend, but I doubt they'll be supporting. They are already involved in their war. That is the economic war. And I think the way President Trump has imposed tariffs and reciprocal tariffs, so I think they will not get embroiled. But yes, they would give some kind of military hardware, make symbolic statements. Beyond that, I do not foresee China doing anything else. And same Ambassador Vora has aptly summed it up, even Turkey. It's just symbolic. Nothing great will come out from these two relationships. Pakistan today is isolated, and if it has to fight, it has to fight alone. And I think the whole world is one to finish off terrorism as highlighted.
Okay.